Welcome back to this Rift Let's Play. You're with Sambo, and joining us as always is Seraphis, our nearly level 20 mage. Look at that, we're like an incy-wincy slice away from leveling up to a level 20. We're 98% of the way through a level 19. Unlike my fine feathered friend Tallahassee, who is not next to us but is in the party at level 21. How are you this evening, my friend?
I'm good, but I don't have feathers.
What? You don't have feathers? Oh, fine feathered friend. Actually, it sounds to me like you're not feeling very fine at all. In fact, hang on, before we carry on, where are you? Oh my god, look at the map! Look at the map! It's absolutely packed full of rifts. What the heck? Look,
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6,
It's
7, 8, 9,
invasion
10,
time.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's about 25 of them. Oh my god. Anyway, okay, well, we'll just have to ignore that for the moment. Let's come and see you. I can see you're over in Sanctum, so I'm going to talk to the Particular Master here. And of course, those guys, or rather those of you who have been watching the videos at home will know that if we've been to somewhere which has another Particulum exit, then we can choose this on the map here, and you can see I can now choose Sanctum as a destination, and we're going to be teleported there instantly, saving us the trouble of running all the way there. So we'll go meet up with our friend. Now, by the way, you still sound like you've got yourself a nasty cold, so it hasn't got itself any better since the last time we were on?
No, it hasn't.
Oh, mate. Yeah, I feel for you, because I was bogged down with the cold a couple of weeks ago, as anyone who's watched our other episodes will know, because I sounded like well, I don't know what I sounded like, but it sounded disgusting. And I know it's just a horrible, horrible cold that's going around here in Melbourne. There he is. Can we say hello? Wave hello. There you go. Now, of course, one of the most important things, and I've got a quest to hand down here, before we go any further, all of our viewers will be wanting to know, are you wearing clothes this evening?
Yes, is the short answer.
Yes is the short answer. Okay. Well, we're all
I'm wearing very warm clothes.
I'd imagine if you're still bogged down with the flu or a cold, whatever it is, then I'd hope you are. I'm just going to pick up this... Oh! Oh, look at that!
Oh, him.
Damn! Nuclear explosion, level 20, got ourselves an achievement. Yay, now I join your ranks of being in the 20s. Yay! About bloody time. That took a while. Actually, do you mind, while we're here, I just need to quickly pop to the bank because I've got full bags, as usual, and need to go empty them. So I'll just quickly whiz over to the bank here. Now, I was looking through our quest log before, and just quickly open up the map here. Oh my god, there's so many rifts. I can see for me, now I know this is probably going to be a bit different for you, mate, but I haven't run Realm of the Fae, which of course is in the very northeast of the Silverwood zone, which is glowing bright red at the moment because we're being invaded so badly. But anyway, I've got a bit of a cookie crumb quest up there. That whole area of the map is actually still greyed out for me. Do you mind if we head up that way for some questing in a minute? Because I really need to open up that area. And I imagine you already have.
Yeah, I already have it.
Yep.
But I'm quite happy to go ahead and pick it up.
Yeah, thanks, because it's before we move on to a new zone, of course, I want to make sure that we've covered off everything that's available to do here in Silverwood. So I'm just popping these crafting ingredients in my bag. I'm also going to rune break a couple of things, just getting some housework out of the way. We've got a 6-slot bag there. Going to get rid of this pouch here and equip the lovely Regal gear bag, which is of course a gift from Suriat. Thank you once again for that. Never equipped it in the last episode. And by the way, Tallahassee, I've got a bag here for you. I'm sure you could do with a 20-slot bag as well. Am I right?
I could.
Yep, so we'll give you one of those in a second as well. Just checking out our crafting stuff here, getting rid of it out of our bags and popping it into the bank. La 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 la. Gosh, I've got so many crafting ingredients because, of course, I've been being a good boy and actually doing my rune breaking for once, which is good. Let's just see what rings I've got here because... Oh! Now that's also a gift that was given to me, and we're going to equip that as well. So you know what? You know how I've been running out of mana all the time? I think a lot of it's because I haven't been equipping as much stuff as I could have. There's been a few bits and bobs here sitting in my bag, which unfortunately means, of course, my mana regen has been lower than it could be. So my apologies there. It's probably half the reason for it. And we've got some thin hide and lots of stuff to put in our bags. Alright, what's this? A garment we've got there. No, we don't want that, so we'll rune break that as well. So of course, folks, as you know, a lot of playing an MMO is all about inventory Tetris, as one of my good friends calls it. And making sure that you've got your bags clean, that you've got, making the best use of your bank and all the rest of it. Now, how much is a bank slot? 5 gold. You know what? I'm going to purchase one of them as well because I desperately need one. So we'll pop ourselves...
Yes, they do go up in price quite sharply.
Oh, do they? Oh, God, yeah, I'm not... Now, let's click on the next one. Oh, 30 gold for the second slot. Ouch. All right, we'll just stick that one for now. Got a bag there for Tallahassee when we see him. Got a bunch of consumables. All right, that is looking good. Need to go to a vendor quickly. If I can find one. Got a general goods vendor over here, and gosh, the mounts that are running around are really cool. Oh, now speaking of mounts, I think there's a patch. Another patch is hitting the servers in about 4 hours from now, as I understand it, by the way. And I think there's going to be some kind of event going on. Now, I'm not sure if either of us are actually going to be around to do that event, but apparently this event is going to be rewarding mounts, is what I read in the patch notes. Did you read anything up on that yourself?
I haven't read the patch notes yet.
Yeah, pays to do that because looks like there's some exciting stuff in this patch. So mounts are always a welcome addition, of course. And I'm not sure, I'm afraid, whether or not they're permanent mounts or whether they're only available during the event. Not sure. Anyway, let me just quickly trade you this bag. So, of course, right-clicking on his portrait there. Open up the trade UI, and I've got a Regal gear bag. And once again, very thank you to Sirius for providing those. All right, there you go. Congratulations, you're now the owner of a... oh, and he's giving me some cheap wine. Look at that. That'd be right, just like real life. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, and have a look what it gives.
Restores 2012 mana over 10 seconds. Alright, I'm going to drop that straight on my hotbar. That is sorely needed. Thank you very much. And of course, that's the other thing I've been totally missing. And I never thought of actually having a drink item where I do in all other games. So that was stupid of me as well. Anyway, there we go. Lots of new bag space and we're all set. Let's mount up. And if you don't mind, if we can head up north to speak with Darlin Erst. And let's see, what is that? I'm just going to try and find the actual quest that is. Speak with Loris Tiven. No. Speak with Darlin at the Wayward Thicket. Yep, it's an old level 14 quest actually that I've got. You've probably already got it done, I'd imagine. I'm going to mark it on the map. It's up there. That's where we need to go, if that's okay.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, but you may want to come over here and buy some mana pots as well.
Oh, potions. Look at that, a potion vendor. I was just next to him. Alright, I have some... Let's see, what's that? Underwater. Oh, I've actually got some mana pots on me, so I'm okay, I think.
Are they the big ones or small ones?
I've got 430... Oh, they're the middle ones, actually. 20 gold for a big one? Ouch, and that's just one. Ow.
Yeah, I just bought a stack of 10.
Oh my lord. Alright, I'm going to use up the ones I've got first, I think. But thank you for that, because I did not know that there was a potion vendor. So, always learning something, aren't I? Alright, just check the healer, make sure that we're all healed up and that our soul is all good. There we go, all done. Alright, let's go up towards the realm of the Fae. Me wearing... Oh, wait a minute. There's one more important thing to do, because of course I just dinged. So what does that mean? In we go. Yeah, in we go. Now, I'm going to up the one that was the ground of power. Here we go. Improved grounding. I can rank that up, so it actually increases my mana regen rate by 66% while standing in a ground effect. So I'm going to do that. And it's giving me 2 new effects, 2 new skills here. Flaring Intellect. The minds of all group and raid members within 35 meters burn with a plus 10 intelligence buff, so that's much better. And I've got an instant spell called Burn Now, which burns the enemy hands, disarming them for 5 seconds. So that's very interesting. Save and exit. Now there's nowhere on my hotbar to put them. Goodness me, I'm running out of space. Alright, so I'm going to have to bring up the second, what do you call it? The second row of hotbars, action bars. Here we go. So, where will I put that? Oh, I'll put that on the side. We can make that 2. There we go. We'll apply that. Go into my spell book very quickly, and we will find those new skills. So there we go. Burn, which is a disarm skill. That's a really handy one for a mage, actually. Of course, if you're getting beaten up on, literally rip the weapon out of the NPC or player's hands. And I'm going to just do a little bit of juggling around quickly, because track fire creatures, that can go over there. That doesn't actually have to be on my hotbar. And what was the other one that I got? Got something else new. Alright, going to have to bring up my soul tree because I've forgotten it already. Oh, Flaring Intellect, that's it. So let's see if we can find that. Burning Intellect is there. Where's Flaring Intellect? Maybe... I can't find it. Stormcaller, Elementalist, Guild Perks, Ascended Powers. Why can I not find Flaring Intellect?
It's probably taken over one of the existing intellect buffs that you had.
Yeah, there was Burning Intellect, there we go, which was only a 5 buff. This is a 10, so I'm going to swap that out there. There we go. Just quickly going to dismount and pop that on us all. Oh, look at that. It's actually a party-wide one, so I don't have to do it individually. I likey that a lot.
Also, you'll need to go up to your class trainer at the top of the tower.
Oh, shivers. Thank you very much for that. Totally forgot about that, because of course we do want to rank that up. Silly me. And I also want to talk to this guy. Give us a daily quest, Corrupted Coin Caches, so we want to do that at some point. Alright, I'm just going to quickly run up to the top of Sanctum, do my training, and then we will head up towards the Ray of the Felm area to do all of those new quests. Gosh, it's been a while since I've been in Sanctum, actually. I won't do it now, but I think Tallahassee, am I right in remembering that here is where I go to the artifacts guy, I think, and it's where I can actually hand in completed artifact sets, I think, and get some gifts. Is that right? Pretty sure it was.
Yep, he's on the 2nd floor.
Yeah, that's right. I won't waste everyone's time doing that now, because we've already done it in a previous episode, but don't forget to do that as I have done, because you're missing out. Alright, here we are at the Mage Trainer. What have you got for me? I'd like to train... Oh, yep, got a bunch of stuff here to level up. This is going to be good, of course, doing ourselves a whole lot more damage, which is going to help us. Here we go.
Also, if you've got the money, can you buy your second... second roll?
Oh, hang on. Well, I've got someone here called Faye, the Find Marsh... Oh, it's a PvP quest in Theodore's Circle. Don't know what that is, but... Alright. Oh, so you want me to go back up to the Mage Trainer then?
Ready? Yes, please.
Alright, oops, I jumped down, so whoopsie. We'll just run back up. Now, one thing I've noticed is when I'm not yet near you, I run a whole heap slower. So I'm assuming you've got some kind of speed buff.
Yeah, it's Bond of Clarity.
Ah, okay.
Or Bond of Alacrity.
Oh, okay. Well,
take on the speed of Primal Companion, enhancing out of combat speed movement by 15%.
Well, you know what? It really feels slow when we don't have that. So, all right. So I've got a couple of options here. You can talk us through it. I'd like to train for, and we've already done that. Of course, we've got Reset My Souls, which is going to reset this, our big soul tree. We don't want to do that. But I've got an option here: purchase a new role. So I'm presuming that's what you want us to do.
That's the one you want to do.
Alright, so it says it's going to cost 30 gold, purchase a roll for the following amount. Okay. Alright, you purchased another roll. So where do I go to find that? What have I done?
Okay, so if you go into your soul tree.
Alright, so hitting N. Oh, I've got roll 1 down the bottom.
Yep, which you can go ahead and rename them to be different things.
Oh, look at that. Click on the text field to rename your spec. Okay, well, let's rename that. I'm going to put that original fire spec. There we go. Okay, I've done that. Now what?
Okay, so if you go to your second soul tree.
Oh, that's down the bottom. I click on it. Oh, it's blank. Oh.
Yep. And if you click on activate now.
Activate. Yikes, changing role. Oh! Oh! Oh my lord! I have absolutely no skills. All my hotbars disappear. Wait a minute. Will it remember what I've got on my other hotbars?
Yes, it will.
Phew, because I do not want to have to go setting all of them up again. Alright, so I've activated it. So it works like the talent system in WoW then. I've got 26 points remaining. Oh wow, so I can start from scratch.
Yep.
Oh, and look at this, folks. I clicked in the middle there, and my first tree, I can choose between Archon, Chloromancer, Necromancer, Pyromancer, Stormcaller, and Elementalist, all of which, of course, are the souls that I've been getting from my quests. Now, how many souls should I have here, mate? I've got 6 at the moment. Is that all of them? Have I done all of them, or are there more?
No, I think you're still missing a couple.
Okay, so I'm presuming that I'm just going to zoom out and have a look, that I will need to go back to Quicksilver College to pick them up, right?
That is right.
Okay, so I'm not going to do anything with this yet until I've got all my souls. So I'm going to activate, I'm going to click down the bottom here, by the way, is where we're selecting our souls. And you can see, as Tallahassee mentioned in a previous episode, we've got 5 slots there, so it's extremely powerful. Gosh, this is a flexible system. It's absolutely incredible. I love it. I'm going to click on my original fire spec and click on activate. You can see I'm changing role, and there we go. Big plume of flame comes down, and you're right, there goes my trees and my abilities just as they were before. So very cool. I like it a lot. Alright, let's get the heck out of here if I'm lost. Where am I? Where are we going?
Top of Sanctum.
Yeah, but I'm completely lost.
You're heading toward where I am.
Oh yes, right, there we go. Anyway, can you tell that I use my iPhone as a GPS a lot of the time? Yeah.
And he doesn't have a car, he just walks around.
That's right. Still need a GPS. Anyhow, because of course I like being a tourist in real life as well. Like, oh, look at that building. Ooh. Anyway. Alright, let's mount up and head towards Tallahassee. And
Sadly, that's true.
Take us northeastwards to our new bunch of quests, hopefully. Gosh, this is a pretty looking game. Look at that big view out there, way off into the distance, down the coast, and off into the mountains there to the north. Very cool. Here he is, Tallahassee himself.
You're going to need to rebuff and bring Sandal back as well.
Oh, because of course changing spec is going to remove all of those, isn't it?
Oh, yep.
Alright, here we go. Summoning Sandal. And I'll have to rebuff our intellect. And rebuff my fire armor as well. And that's us. We are ready to rock. Alright, tally-ho. I've got a quest basically. Oh yeah, I've marked it on the map there where I need to hand in as well. I'm assuming
where he is.
Right, you've already done that, I'd imagine, when you did the Realm of the Fae instance with our good guildmate Seraphim.
No, I didn't.
Oh, that was very kind of you. I'm imagining it's a cookie crumb quest that's just basically designed to bring us to this area, and no doubt it'll send us off with other quests around. Oh, mobs roaming around.
Yeah, they shouldn't bother us.
And just as you said that, they bothered me. Because I don't know why. I didn't ride close to them, I thought. Oh well, at least they're low level anyhow. And what do we got there? A low level cloth sash. And you can see a life rift zoning in right there. Look at the effects of that. Look at that. That is amazing the way it twists and bends the light. Absolutely incredible looking. Never get sick of seeing a rift appearing, to be honest. Very cool.
Right, look at the one down the beach where we have to go.
Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a fire one down there. Alright, here we go. Darlin Erst, hello to you. Alright, couple of quests here. The Mind's Eyes, and we have to collect unfocused eyes. Very nice. And what else we got? Lockflower Sprigs and Grit Shell Pleopods.
Well.
Whatever they are. And you have earned an achievement, it says here in Guild Chat. Explore all of Silverwood. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you.
And yes, I can see where you're heading there. We've got a whole bunch of quests down on the beach there, which is where we're headed. Now, where did you go? Did you just run down? Oh, there's a little road here. Discovered Fletcher's Beach. And so that means hopefully an area of the map has opened up. Yes, it has. And once again, very cool area. Loving the way that they've designed the landscape. And oh, you're right, there's a blimmin' fire rift right in the middle of it. Oh, my lord. And what is that?
It's going to be a low level.
What is that living idol? Ouch, and I'm being attacked. And I love the look of the sand down here. Wow. Is that living idol? That's
You're
a
being
rift.
attacked by level 14.
Oh. Alright, because of course these quests are a little bit low, but that's alright. All good practice. Now, whoops, I forgot to put down my ground of power as well. What an idiot. There we go. Alright, an autumnal soldier. I seem to remember, yeah, doing these at some stage. Not here, but in another zone. By the time my Cinderburst casts, you're going to have him killed. And it was. Alright, so living idol. This is like the centerpiece of the area, isn't it? It's kind of a rift piece, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a I'm trying to think of the best way to put this. It's what the invasions use.
Right. So by getting rid of it, it's like getting rid of the core. And there we go, you're right. Foothold defeated. Good stuff. Very cool looking. And look at that, you can see that Sanctum off in the distance there. Oh, that is amazing. That is just awesome. In fact, you know what that means, my friend? That means you have to come here and pose for a screenshot with that in the background. Look at that, he knows what it's all about. Oh, and it suddenly got all light. I guess that's because the rift went away, huh?
Yep.
Now Control U gets rid of all of the UI elements. There we go, and let's do a screenshot there. And very quickly we're going to do a Tumblr pick. So we're going to go TUMBLRPIC. I think that's it. No, you know what? Before I waste time, I'm going to go and look in the settings because it's actually listed there. Rift
Just
Connect.
do the blast pick.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there we go. Whoops, we're being attacked. You're ruining our screenshots, sir. There we go. Alright, let's try that again. What a lovely shot. Alright, here we go. And I'm going to put Tallahassee and moi with Sanctum in the background. And there we go. And of course, if you follow my Tumblr, you'll be able to log on there and see that appear, which is sambonz.tumblr.com, of course. All right. Oh, this water. Wow, wow, wow. Look at that. They are amazing. Oh, my Lord. They are incredible. Wow.
Yep. Quest items down here as well.
Yep. What an amazing view. Wow. That blows me away. That's just incredible I love the design of this. This is amazing. And the water just looks so incredible as well. When you look up at it, it just looks like water. It's just amazing. Oops, I've got a friend. Yikes. Now, I do find it funny that I can cast my fire spells underwater, I must say, but hey, that's okay. We'll suspend our belief for a moment. Is that something you can use?
No.
No, a bit low level for you. And of course doing our skinning there as well, or rather our butchering as it's called in Rift. And also got to make sure, of course, folks, that you don't run out of breath. Oh, and look at that's also the unfocused eyes as well. Very nice. This, I don't know if you noticed, but this water is actually a different color to the areas that we've been in previously. It's a lot lighter. So that's really interesting that they've actually gone to the trouble of making, you know, the water look different depending on what zone you're in. Very cool. Wow, these things are respawning fast. Not that I've got a problem with that, seeing that as they're required for our quest, of course.
Spawn's popular.
Yes. Beepity beep. Alright, butchering and gathering. Collect unfocused eyes, 2 of 6, and as normal, of course, I'm going to assume that they're not counting for you when I pick them up too.
Well, that'll be correct, so.
Yeah.
But having said that, I am at 5 of 6.
Oh, well, I'm actually at 4 of 6, so that's not too bad. Still doing my skinning. I've still got to grab these flowers. I'm at 3 of 8. Oh gosh, and I'm running out of breath after telling everyone to mind your breath. I nearly killed myself then. That would have been embarrassing. Mind you, be honest, how many times have you drowned in an MMO? I've done it plenty of times.
Once or twice?
Yeah, exactly. That's interesting. Why can't I skin that one? No idea. Gosh, it's a really, you know, this area is so well designed, it really does feel like you're swimming around underwater.
Yeah, it does. It's even got, you know, the annoying stuff in it.
Not a water fan then?
I
Used to be? Don't tell me something happened that scarred you for life.
In the city where we live. Now, I know the chances of me running into him are slim in real life, but there used to be a 20-foot great white that used to live in the bay.
What, here in Melbourne?
Yeah, here in Melbourne.
A 20-foot great white.
Yeah, well, she used to live in the bay.
Oh my lord, I did not know that.
Yeah, and I met her.
You're kidding, you've seen it?
Yeah.
What, was it on some kind of sightseeing tour thing, or did you see it out in the wild?
I was on a friend's boat, and it was a fishing, or a ski boat,
Yeah.
and we met her.
Whoa. Now, 20 foot, that's nothing to be trifled at.
No, it's still, I mean, it's not huge by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a big fish.
And that's enough to keep you out of the water, I'd imagine, having seen it in real life.
Yeah. I mean, I know where she sort of hangs out, because there is a big seal colony in the middle of the bay.
Oh, so that's lunch?
Yeah, so that's where she goes for an all-you-can-eat buffet.
All you can eat buffet of seal. Oh, that's terrible.
But yeah, no, she was intimidating.
Yep, well, I don't blame you, to be honest. I used to surf a lot in New Zealand with my good buddies. We used to go on surfing trips nearly every weekend, and you know, my entire time surfing, I only ever saw, well, what I thought was a shark once, but you know, once you see that fin sort of slowly creeping through the water nearby, it's enough to freak you out for quite some time. So do know how that feels.
I think the worst part for me was finding all the half seals
Oh,
like washed up down in Gunnamatta.
oh, yuck. Leftovers from dinner.
Yeah, and that happened quite a lot.
Yeah, that's pretty gross. I mean, of course, it is a natural way of life, but never pleasant.
No, I get all of 16 XP for those guys.
Yeah, they're not exactly giving us the XP at all, but that's okay. We're getting quests, and I'm now, I think, done, by the way. Let's have a look on the old map.
Awesome.
Yep, I think I am, yes. Just trying to finish off doing some butchering here, getting the skins, because of course we need them for our trade skills. And yeah, I am done. In fact, I'm going to mount up.
Yeah,
As we-
in area.
Yeah, what is this rift, is it? How come there's sort of a rift, fire rift area here, but there's no rift that I can see? Or is that just part of the scenery down
I think
here?
it's just closed.
Oh, okay. Look at that, the glorious view of Sanctum in the background there as we ride home to hand in our quests. Very exciting. I'm also excited by the fact that I'm going to be able to go in and work on my second role because actually before I do that, and while we finish off this episode, mate, have you got any ideas of what you would particularly like? Because of course I've been pretty selfish in terms of my current role, which is just what I want to do. But in terms of actually helping out the party and helping you out, do you have any inklings of which particular trees I should be taking that will help or that would be useful for you?
I've been hearing that Chloromancer is a really good one.
Oh, actually, yeah, you're right. I've been hearing the same thing. And in fact, I think one of our commenters on one of our videos said that that would be a big help to you specifically. Some really handy utilities there.
Good luck.
Yep, there's also like Warlock and Necromancer as well that you may want to look at.
And are they like a typical Warlock or Necro, which are... in fact, let's carry on down the road. I'll mark it. We'll hand in here before we wrap up the episode, because I've got one more hand in down there. Oh, hang on, there's a rift. Good lord. So
Yeah,
I'm assuming...
Invasion.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming that Necros and Warlocks are going to be like they are in other games, where they're sort of based on debuffs and damage over times and stuff. I'd imagine.
And also you get a pet that you can summon as well.
Ah, okay. So it is a lot like...
Makes you
Yeah.
more of a utility class, I guess, is the best way to put it.
Right, gotcha. Oh, hey, do you mind if we hand in the other way here? I've marked it on the map. For some reason, I've got a hand in down here. You probably don't have it.
No, I do.
Oh, okay. Oh,
We
cool.
can go there.
Thank you. Just get it out of the way. Alright, so that's exciting because basically it's like, I don't have to roll an alt in order to try all the variations that are available to my class, basically, is how it works. I mean, obviously I'd want to roll an alt if I want to change my archetype dramatically, like going to, say, a warrior or something like that. But, wow, he's got nice armor. That's awesome, or she. But in order to, experiment with all the different variations of my mage archetype, I don't have to roll a new tune. I can just play around with souls and rolls to my heart's content, presumably.
Yep. You can do whatever you want with them.
See, that is well thought out, is actually what that is. And, again, I say, and I know I've said this 100 times throughout the course of our Rift Let's Play series, but the balancing act involved with that must be an absolute nightmare. Although one thing I have learnt reading up on things recently is that they do tend to treat the PvP balancing separately from PvE. And unless I'm mistaken, what I was reading was, I remember reading a patch note, and it said it was some specific skill that got changed. And it actually went to the extent of saying, okay, and I'm going to make up these numbers, but how's this? It actually said, okay, this will do a 10% buff for PvP, but if you're in PvE mode, it does a 30% buff. Now, again, I'm making up numbers, but point being, it actually had a different set of statistics depending on whether it was PvP or PvE, so they're completely different.
It is too late to go
I think
back.
that's amazing.
You and the Guardians have forsaken the
awesome.
forest. Nature is life itself. I have made my choice.
It is never too late. Rejoin the High Elf Council in Sanctum. Welcome the Vigil into your heart and join hands with the Guardians.
The gods never lifted a
Did you
finger
get
for
this
me.
Vision of Dangers
I
quest?
will defeat my enemies with the power of Greenscale, Dragon of the Wilds, not false gods.
Ah! That wasn't very nice of him.
I won't allow you to interfere. This is where you end and my reign begins.
The Vigil answered my prayers. Thank you.
Wow. Okay, that was a cool... there's a hand in, or another quest here as well. Protect the Vigil's chosen... Hey! Bloody disappeared on us. Come back.
Yeah, we got to go this way.
I've got to pick up the quest though. Hope you still got it. Yep. Spirit Guide wants you
I
to
finished it.
see a vision of the future and protect the righteous that might... Oh, okay, well, it didn't count for me then. I could see it, but it didn't count for me, so... Sorry about that, we're going to have to go through it again.
You must not do this, Hylas.
Sorry.
All of Talara will hunt you down.
It is too late to go back. You and the Guardians have forsaken the forest. Nature is life itself. I have made my choice.
It is never too late. Rejoin the High Elf Council in Sanctum. Welcome the Vigil into your heart and join hands with the Guardians.
The gods never lifted a finger for me. I will defeat my enemies with the power of Greenscale, Dragon of the Wilds, not false gods.
And round 2. Sorry about that,
I won't allow
folks.
you to interfere. This is where you end and my reign begins.
The Vigil answered my prayers. Thank you.
You are welcome, Shyla. Alright, what do we have to do now? Oh, just go south a bit and hand in.
Right. Yep, same location as before.
And I see that also another quest has appeared up in Sanctum as well. Gosh, certainly no shortage of quests.
Greetings.
Alright, a nice pair of pants there for us, I think. Is it? No, I actually got better ones on. So I'm going to choose some that will actually sell for more money. There we go, some nice plate pants. Or ones, of course, that I can deconstruct, or rune break rather. And what's this one? Speak with Tristan Alcourt at Highglades Lookout. Alright, where is that? Oh, okay, so that's going to send us up into the area of the Realm of the Fae there. Now, do you have a quest in Sanctum, in the very northern part of Sanctum? Find Marshal Onsorg in Theodore's Circle. I think that's the PvP area, actually.
Yeah, it is.
Alright.
Don't have it.
Alright, never mind. We'll leave it there. We've gone way over time as always. So we need to get out of here, but I certainly hope you guys at home enjoyed that episode. Lots of cool things happening there. And thank you to Tallahassee for explaining, of course, our new role system there. So I'll definitely be going through and making a new role, and we'll switch to that in the future, maybe a support role, so we can actually help Tallahassee rather than hinder him. And other than that, it looks like we're going to be heading up. Let's have a look at the map. Heading up and uncovering the last areas of Silverwood in our next episode. We've got a quest to take us all the way up there. And then I'd say after that, we're going to be heading into the new zone of Gloamwood, which is going to be very exciting. So make sure you stay tuned to future episodes to catch all of that. But in the meantime, of course, on behalf of myself, Sambo, Tallahassee, and of course our wonderful Meowth and Sandal, it's us saying take care, have a great day. We'll see you later, and bye-bye.